What's going on, everybody? Today I've got another unboxing. This time it's a battery pack for VRNRGY. It is specifically made for the Oculus Quest, and what this battery pack claims is to provide up to 6 hours of playtime, up to 8 hours of video streaming. Now the stipulation is that is with a fully charged Oculus Quest. So they're saying essentially that it's going to double your battery life. And then the other claim it makes is it's going to make a counterbalance for the Oculus Quest, because the Oculus Quest is front heavy, and it's going to provide some weight on the back to help balance the Oculus Quest out. So this is a 7,000 milliamp battery. It cost $34.99 plus shipping and handling. My shipping and handling came out to $5.61, so it's just over $40 for the unit shipped. And I mentioned that because for a 7,000 milliamp battery, it is actually a little pricey. But I think the selling point of this is more the fact that it's designed for the Oculus Quest. I have yet to put it on there, obviously. I haven't unboxed it yet. But I'm curious to see how it works ergonomically and how the fit and weight distribution ends up being on it. So let's just crack it open and see how it goes. It slides right out, no tape. The box is a little bit, not Apple standards as far as boxing. They kind of set the new standard of that, but it's perfectly adequate. Let's just pull the unit out. Comes right out. So it's got some straps, and it cracks right open. Well, you could replace the batteries if you ever needed to. It does say it uses Samsung batteries, which it says right there, they're Samsung batteries. That latch is not very tight. I would note that came right open without much effort at all, not sealed. Initially that's not the best thing. But I'm not gonna dock it right yet. It looks like when you put it on, the straps go around it. I'll have to maybe see if there's some of the instructions on how to put it on. Okay, so it's micro B to charge it, input, and then it's got a USB type A output, and I'm sure you it comes with the cords. I was actually worried about this. So this is something that made me a little bit nervous in purchasing that is, does it come with a USB type A to C? And the reason I was curious about that is because the cord that comes with the Oculus Quest itself is very long, and if you had to reuse this cord or buy another cord, I mean, like, it's plugged in right now, but trying to tie that up and purchasing a separate cord would have just added to the cost of the whole system. So super happy to see that they included that. And then I'm not super excited about the micro USB charging. That I'm a little bit disappointed in. What is this last little piece? It looks like it comes with a USB-C to micro USB in case you want to charge something like a cell phone that still has micro USB, so you can just use it as a regular battery bank. I don't plan on taking this off my Oculus Quest, so we'll just set that aside. That's the last thing that came in the box. The unit actually does feel like it would add a bit of counterbalance. It's not light. Plastic is a little bit cheap. Keep in mind, this is a $35 battery pack, and you also have to pay for your own shipping. They don't include free shipping and handling. So I could see the quality wanting to be a little bit better. But you know what? If it works, I'll accept it, because you know, just the Velcro straps, and by the time you kind of rig something by yourself, paying, you know, $20 for a battery pack, getting a cable to run that's short enough that doesn't, you know, that fits it. And this is a braided cable that goes onto it, which is nice, but this, I mean, this is really just a really cheap cable. It's a throw-in, and I wish it would have all charged off the USB-C. That would have been a big plus for me. So that's a little bit disappointing. I'm not gonna knock it yet. Because we got to get the Oculus Quest, and we got to figure out how to put this thing on there. So according to the instructions, what you're gonna do is put the straps around here and then hook it onto the battery pack on both sides. So let's see how that goes. So get it adjusted a little bit. Now I think it's supposed to sit kind of centered on there, but it fits just like that, and it seems like it's sized appropriately where it's not crushing the band. That feels really secure, and yeah, and there's the little padding on the back, so your head's not just going directly against the battery pack there. And then what you do is and the output comes right out the top. Let's get the cable here, and we're going to run the Type A. You're going to lift the strap a little bit, put this between the strap to kind of hold it into place, and then we're going to plug it into the Oculus. And then it automatically looks like it's starting to draw power from that the second that you plug it in. So immediately, if we it has changed the center of gravity on the Oculus. There's no way you'd be able to balance it right at these points. So that's nice. It definitely worked as a counterweight. And it's probably pretty close to where it needs to be as a counterweight to really lift off a lot. I think the center of gravity being maybe back here a little bit more centered would be better, but any counterweight that you can get would definitely make a difference. So that is one check. We'll have to see how it is for comfort, because really at the end of the day, it's all about the comfort of it and the extra battery life. So the obviously you're not going to want to leave this plugged in all the time, because it will start to deplete it. It looked like it went from 3 bars to 2, but it could have only had half a charge when it shipped. I have not charged this thing up yet. So let's switch camera angles, and I'm going to try this on and see how the comfort is. Okay, so here it is. I've got the battery pack on. I'm kind of wiggling it around, and it is happy to say that it's staying very securely in place. I don't think there's any worries about it flying off, and we're gonna try it out. And immediately I noticed the counterbalance, which is great. That is very much a big positive. Oculus Quest still has a little bit of flop, you know, it's a heavy device, but thankfully, I don't even feel the battery pack. I could not tell you that this had a battery pack. I'm not feeling any pressure points on the back of my head here. It feels very natural, very much like the Quest feel, except less front heavy. So that is a big thumbs up for the counterbalance aspect, and that padding is just, you don't even notice the padding is there, honestly. I can't feel any pressure point. I give them the biggest thumbs up for the fit and the comfort of this device. Yeah, it's not even noticeable, honestly, that it's there, except for the fact that it actually relieves some strain on the front end. I actually might loosen up my headset a little bit because I trust that I don't need as much pressure clamping down. So yeah, as far as making it more comfortable, they absolutely succeeded. Conclusion time. It does exactly what it says it's going to do. It provides extra power and it provides the counterbalance. Now, there are solutions that would be cheaper than $35 plus $5.61 shipping and handling. You could get a $20 battery pack and some Velcro and try to rig up your own solution, which is maybe the right solution for you. But this is all in one. It looks like it has been well designed to fit the Oculus Quest. I would buy it again just so I don't have to deal with it. Couple wishes. I wish it was a little bit bigger than 7,000. Although with a fully charged Quest and this fully charged, it does claim that you're going to get up to 6 hours of battery life. It sounds about right if you think about, doubling it. And I wish the case was a little bit nicer build. I feel like it is cheap plastic. It popped open right away, and granted, it has not popped open again since. It clearly was just not latched right away. Another con is the micro USB charging on this thing. Why did they do that? They already have. Obviously, it was for cost. They didn't have to put a Type-C jack on it. But why? Why? It's $35. This is a premium battery pack, like at that price point, for 7,000 milliamps. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. You can get 10,000, 20,000 milliamp batteries for cheaper. But you can tell that they put some engineering into it. You can tell that they're a small company, which is probably why the cheaper tooling, which is why they use the USB Type A and the micro, B for the charge port. I can forgive those things. It does what it says it's gonna do, and so far it's looking good. I will keep you updated if anything goes wrong, and thank you for watching this.